it's Tracy. Welcome back to my channel. This is week 4 of Mini Kit Monday for the month of October 2018. And this is the fourth video this month, and I think it's either the 8th or the ninth fall layout that I've done. Now, if you guys aren't sick at looking at them, I know I'm getting kind of sick of them. So starting in November, I will definitely be doing something other than fall. And also, I have a bonus video that I will be posting on Wednesday. So I actually did have another video, and I was able to use up most of my kit. I didn't get it all used up, but most of it I did. So the main feature on this layout is paper weaving. Now, like all the videos I've done for this month, it was from our Secret Not Secret Kit Club. We have a scrap party every month, and I made this in September. And there's challenges that Christina has, and this one was about using some paper weaving. So I have not done this before, but I thought, well, how hard could it be? So I just cut some strips, and I believe I had trimmed, or I had marked them or cut them or something where it was 1 inch between each cut, so that whenever I weave them in and out, it was like every inch or so. But the way I had drawn this, it was a little confusing, like where exactly was the cut line. So I ended up doing that squiggly line, and that way it kind of let me know that I do not cut where the squiggly line is. It's okay to cut where the other lines are. I don't know how other people do it, but that was the best way for me to do it. And of course, it was on the back side. So there you can see all my cut edges, and I had used a itty bitty mat and the ruler. I got that at Tuesday morning. It's from We Are Memory Keepers, and I love that little, I don't know, I've had it for a couple of years. The little thing they used to cut. I don't even remember what it's called, but I love the way you hold it. My fingers always got, I guess I was so intense. Whenever I cut it, my hands would be so cramped, but the way it loops around my finger, it's just really super easy to use, and my hands don't get all crimpy. All right, so I am trimming the papers because I didn't make the holes quite big enough, and of course, that was easy to fix. Weaving them in and out, and the colors are, they're fall-ish. They don't really go together, especially this one. Oh my goodness, it's got, peach color, but it was in my stash. I'm going to use it, and it works perfect here. Now this last little section, I really like the papers. It's an old paper. I think it's from October Afternoon. And I go to all this trouble to do this, and you don't even see one stitch of it in the final page. Darn. Now, what I don't show, what I've done is on the back side, I did use some washi tape to make sure that the weaving didn't come out. And once again, hey, I'm using washi tape again on the front. I love this narrow 1/4 inch washi tape. It's kind of has some black in it, and it really helps. I like to have a little black in my layouts. So if you can see on the back side, well, if you saw it real quick, there was some washi tape, and I'm going to use it again when I do this photo mat. So I really didn't want to use that maroon color on maroon. I thought that you kind of got lost. So I end up doing this gold and cream stripe on the maroon side, and then the maroon, I kind of split the mat in half. So half of it's going to be this gold, half of it's going to be this maroon color. Oh, there you go. You see all that washi tape, and I didn't even use it all up yet, but it's almost used up. That's my best way to use up a roll of washi tape, is doing it like that. And there was no love lost. I really didn't like it. I really don't like that thickness. I don't even remember where I got it, but I think I've used it all up by now. So this is looking pretty good. I'm liking the way that this is looking, kind of marking where I need to trim it down. I don't do that very often. Usually I just kind of make a little indentation with my fingernail, but this time I decided to use a pencil. Now I wanted to make sure that I mentioned that the other girls that are joining this month with Mini Kit Monday, it is Becky and Dollie and Kathy and JoJo and Daisy. She usually joins us. I'm sure she'll be back very, very soon. She's such a lovely lady. In fact, they all are. I love working with all of them. They are very oh god, they're just so sweet. Yeah, we talk to each other every now and again, and we're just so encouraging. So I just love this group of ladies. In fact, scrapbookers in general are very uplifting. I don't see a lot of mean people in scrapbooking, at least not in the Facebook groups. I'm sure there are some, but I usually don't see them or I just flat out ignore them. Whatever. So now I'm gonna get out all my embellishments, and I use the biggest one. Look how huge that is. That's like 3.5 by 3.5, and it says Fall into Autumn, has all kinds of colors on it. But I'm gonna make that to be my main focus, and that's gonna be the title of my page. And I felt because it was so busy, I needed to have something. I wanted to make sure I put the city. This was in Stowe, Vermont. I'm still scrapping, photos from 2002. Yep. So these colors, I just love fall colors, but I'm ready to move on. Yep, fall, fall, fall. I get so excited for fall. September 1st comes along and I'm like, "Woohoo, it's pumpkin spice latte season." And then by the end of October, I'm like, "Yeah, I'm done. Let's move on." I don't know if anybody else feels that way, but I tell you what, I hate summer so bad. I will start fall before it is actually here. And that's exactly what happened this year. Fall did come in Texas, and I know fall didn't really happen too much. The other parts of the country, in part of Canada, that it had like a couple days of fall, and then it went straight into winter. But yeah, it's still fall here. So I'm going through my embellishments. I do have, I don't know if you can see in the middle of my layout, there are these teeny tiny little orange flowers. I've had those for years. I do use 3 of them, almost used up. Hallelujah. In fact, I put them in all of those cluster areas. See, you don't even see the October afternoon papers at all. Darn. All right, so I do add some dimension. You'll see my big roll of foam tape here in just a second. It does get smaller and smaller, but you know what? I think I spent $17 on it, and um, it works. I will probably buy this brand again just because of the cost, and it works for what I need it for. I mean, if I had to buy, the Scotch brand, we're talking $40 for this roll where I paid 17 for this for the same size. So economically, it just makes more sense, to buy that roll. And I got it on Amazon, of course. Now I had some leftover, let's see, let me see if I can show you. So I'm right there. I am adding this little heart that I had cut out of balsa wood. I did that last year. I cut out a whole bunch of them. I had some heart die cuts that I have from they're from Lawn Fawn, and I cut a bunch of them out and I just threw them in my fall kit. I think they're just about used up. I had quite a few of the hearts, that same hearts from Lawn Fawn, and I used cork. So I think I'm almost out of those as well. So I had different sizes. And I just did 3 sequins this time, and I'm making you watch me put them on because there's only 3, and I used the ginormous sequins from Spiegel Mom Scraps, her autumn collection. Well, here's the still shots. I hope you enjoyed this. Give me a thumbs up if you did, and subscribe if you haven't already. Okay, thanks a lot, guys. Bye-bye.